Hi everyone, so I wanted to show you a way to attach your pom-pom to your hat. Now you could have a faux fur pom-pom like these, or you could have a yarn pom-pom. Either one will work for what I'm showing you. Usually the pom-pom will have 2 strings attached, and it will either be a thin string like this, or you might have a little bit of a thicker string coming out. Either one works. And I also have some various ways to attach your pom-pom. If you have a button, this will go on the inside of your hat and keep your hat very secure. Or you could have a toggle, and this will keep your hat very secure. Or you could simply just tie your pom-pom on with a bow, and it will keep it fairly secure, but not as secure as either of these. It's easiest if you have a needle that has a big thread here, but you can also do it with, a smaller sewing needle, or you can do it without a needle. So I'm going to show you on this hat how to attach a pom-pom. So since this is a cabled beanie, you'll notice there are holes if you stretch it apart a little bit, and that makes it easy to run these strings down through. So you want to find the center of your hat, and you want to go to the right and take one string and just kind of tuck it through a hole, and then reach up inside the hat and pull that string down. Try to do this carefully so you don't pull any of the yarn in the hat. Then you want to come onto the left side and do the same thing. So you'll find a kind of a hole there and stick it down. And then once you've got that, flip your hat inside out, and you'll see where your 2 strings are coming out. Now, like I said, you could just tie a knot here. Usually do it around twice, and then tie a bow. Or if you have a button, you'd have to have a needle for this, but you could thread it through and then tie your bow. Or if you have a toggle, you can either thread the needle through and place the toggle on, or if you don't have a needle, I just kind of twist these ends together and we'll run it through the toggle. It's a little tricky sometimes without a needle, but it can be done. And I don't know if I can do it right now because my tripod's in the way, but you get the idea. Come on, there we go. So then you just do that, and if you want to tie a little bow to keep it up in your hat, you can, but that hat now has a pom-pom that you can take off if you don't feel like wearing a pom-pom. If you need to wash your hat, you can take the pom-pom off first so you don't damage it. And if your pom-poms are looking a little rough, I like to just give them a little bit of shake. And you can also take a blow dryer and blow dry it to give it some fluff. Now on a hat like this, it's a little more difficult because this is a 2-layered hat, and it's going to be really hard to attach a pom-pom without a needle. So on these hats, I definitely like to use a needle. And like I said, the bigger the tip or the eye, I guess you would say, the easier it is to thread everything. But if you don't have that, that's no problem. So just come to the right of the center with your needle and stick it on down, pull it through, and then once you're through, repeat on the other side. Thread your needle, come to the left of center, pull it through, and then without losing the ends, turn your hat inside out and then repeat the process. If you want to tie a bow, if you want to use a button to attach it, or if you want to use the toggle, either way. And there you have an easy way to attach faux fur or yarn pom-poms to your hats.